allows you to put lifelink on a creature, and I knew he couldn't block my angel, so I knew if I just attacked him with my angel, I would gain life.
I saw that cheeky lifelink there, and I was like, you cheeky son of a bitch.
His father was a Soviet hero who wanted a world war.
Because you notice, I knew as soon as Gideon came out, the lifelink was going to come out, and I was going to start gaining my life back.
He was free, armed, and terminus.
I'll be the mod in your chat right now.
Okay. That's what my deck does, though. That's what my deck does sometimes. It's like, just when you think you have me on the ropes, all of a sudden I get that one card that nobody sees coming.
My deck is like the complete opposite, though. Yours gives you life, mine takes life.
Oh. Mine gives life in a clutch situation. Mine gives life in a clutch situation. Yours makes it so you don't lose life.
Mine boosts my card. So it's like yours boosts your health, but mine boosts my cards.
Right.
So I have it to a point where they can't attack me because my cards are just
Oh. Damn. Ah, shit, there goes my entire field. Oh man, fucking gaining life in my situation would be fucking hard because I wouldn't even be able to do shit.
Also, if I'm in a backed up into a corner,
right?
I have one card which I can sacrifice one of my other cards to gain health.
Oh.
So if that card has a +8, I gain plus health, 8 plus health.
I do say though, Huatli, that card that I had, that planeswalker that I have, Huatli, actually saved my life too. If she hadn't come up, I wouldn't have survived long enough for Gideon to come out. So she saved. Like I said, I have key cards. She's one of those key cards too.
I don't know what I'm gonna stream. What the hell?
So you said you actually liked how my deck looks, but it does have a lot of cards. But I did that on purpose because it has all those enchantments and stuff in it. I just felt like 60 cards wasn't enough, you know? No, but I mean, I'm saying, like, I didn't feel that a 60 card deck would have been enough to put all that shit that I have in there in it. How do you manage to play a game with just 16? I gotta see that. You gotta stream that sometime. I gotta see you actually do that. You gotta get an OBS like I do. No, OBS is actually it's that system that I use. That's how I'm able to stream from my computer. No. It's from Stream Elements. So you go to Stream Elements, and Stream Elements has an OBS studio, and it's free to download too. So all you gotta do is just download it onto your PC, and then connect it. But you need a stream key, which you just to actually play to stream live through your PC. But I definitely have to see how you work with the 16 cards because I can't imagine ever playing with 16 cards and beating people.
The 4 kings in Dark Souls.
The what?
Do you know the 4 kings in Dark Souls, how they both have attributes that if they work together they have attributes that give the consistency of one opponent that can't be killed. That's basically
Yeah.
my 16. I call it 16K.
Oh.
Like, all those cards have like different stats and abilities on that. So that if someone tries to pull something, another card can disable it. Or if one guy tries to pull something different, it's like it's a disable type thing. So I like to disable everything, kill the entire card collection, and I win by default.
I
With all the
see.
cards available. You can't fight back if you don't have any cards to fight back with.
So you probably would kill my entire you probably would have killed my entire shit then. Yeah, when it works, yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's literally both of our card set. We have to get very fucking lucky to get the right cards.
Exactly.
For me, I only have to get one card, and that starts the entire thing. So I can put down the cards at any order. I just need to get this one card at the start.
Oh.
Yeah. Because there's a high chance that I might just draw entire magic cards at the start.
Right.
Because I only have 16 cards, I only need one of those cards to start it. But because I need one of those cards, and I have all the rest of my card slots are just magic slots, I could get like a hat, which is just full of cards for like 8 rounds.
Ah.
So
I have the card called Folio of Fancies, which pretty much takes away the maximum hand size and allows me to put as much cards in my hand as I want. But then I can also make the opponent lose just as much cards as he has in his hand. So let's say I make him draw 10 cards, right? I can also make it so he loses 10 cards. So he puts 10 cards in his graveyard. That's how Folio of Fancies works, too.
Yeah, for me, you should see me on Yu-Gi-Oh! I set up a really good defense and offensive line.
Oh?
It's so good at defense that I have so much offense and defense in my cards that it's like an immovable object, but also an unstoppable force at the same time.
Ah. I needed to play, the reason why I said I needed to play Azusa was because Azusa had, if you saw her ability, which you did look through my deck, so you saw the abilities. Her ability is I can play 2 lands in 1 turn. And then Dryad of the Elysian Grove allows me to play an additional land. And I have 2 of those. So if I had Azusa and 2 Dryads, I could play 4 lands in 1 turn.
How did you not know what I was talking about when I said squid people?
No. At first, I didn't know what you meant, but then I realized you were talking about the Emrakul.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss A, what's up?
It's just easy to call them squid people.
Yeah, no, they don't have that avatar in MTG though, unfortunately.
Even my game store name is Logan, King of Squid People.
You do like the idea of how my deck works though. I know it has a lot of cards, but
yeah, I know a lot of flaws.
The idea is it's mostly defense and yeah, it's mainly defense and gaining life type of thing.
Yeah, and mine's the opposite. Mine's just defusing, taking life. Because my card can actually hurt me as much as my opponent.
Oh. Well. I didn't know that.
This is the defect of my cards. So half my magic cards do like 1 damage to my opponent. They're like cards which I can just like rely on if I need to kill my opponent and he's at 1 heart. But if he has more than 1 heart and I'm forced to use them, they do 1 damage to me and 1 damage to him.
Oh.
It's kind of a lose-lose situation.
So I'm sure you have murder too. I'm sure you have that card. Because every black card has the murder card.
I love the murder card. It's off with it. You cannot get a win without somebody raging.
Yeah, I know. I do wonder why that guy quit though. I feel like if he had stayed in just a bit longer, he might have had me, but I don't know.
Yeah, this dude, right? I beat this dude and I used my murder card. And next minute I got a message from an anonymous user.
Right.
You pussy, stop using blacks, you fucking pussy. And I was like,
oh really?
you do know my deck is just a plethora of different cards, right?
Right.
How many cards do you have? I have like over 100 monster cards and over 100 magic cards. I'm like, I have 16 monster cards and all my other cards are magic cards. How the
I don't
hell
even
did you
have
manage to do
I don't even have enchantments barely. Like I don't even
barely have enchantments. I only have one sorcerer, and that's about it.
I have
like,
one
oh.
sorcery, and that's about it.
And you know what he said then? He sent me a voice message doing like the fakest deep voice imaginable. Oh, how you fucking cheating, man? I'm not cheating. I sent him a screenshot of my deck, and he's like, "Oh, I still think you're cheating."
It's like, if anything, you're the one who's cheating. If anything, you're the one that has more cards than I do.
And he's like, "Oh, you still cheated though, so I'm just gonna fucking report you anyway." I was like, "Have fun." See what the game dev said. And you know what? Oh, game dev sent me an apology.
Oh. And let me guess, you beat him with those 16 cards.
Yeah, they went through the match, because the match is all pre-recorded.
Right.
Whenever somebody sends her a plate about a match, they go through the match and they were like, "Yeah, you didn't cheat, this person falsely accused you, sorry for the inconvenience, but
Be advised you got
you're gonna get back." I was like, I know that.
You're the type that would when you have a 60 card limit, you would play only 16.
I only have 16 cards. That are monster cards though.
Oh.
All the other cards I have are magic cards. Like, they're not even monster
Is that how
cards.
you set it up?
Yeah.
Changing max. 30 seconds.
Nah, I did decks. I did decks that have the max amount of cards. Like, I don't even know why they give you the option to use 250 card deck in the first place, but
Yeah, I only use the rest of my slots in the 250 card deck to put magic in it. Literally it. And I'm just sitting here having fun wiping the floor with 16 cards. And yet I'm facing these people with actually 250 cards in their deck, and I only have fucking 16. And I'm wiping the floor with them.
wow.
I even think my genius even scares me sometimes.
That's good. I'm up.
Well, I've had people rage quit a few times with my deck. Like,
Reloading. Engine.
Yeah, you have too many cards, I'm telling you.
Changing max. 30
I do.
seconds.
I mean, I know I have a lot, but I have a lot because, like I said, it's all those enchantments and shit that I have. Like, they kind of flow now.
A couple of those cards you don't really need. God damn, you just make it double reinforced your unbreakable barrier.
I double reinforce it. Yeah, I did. If I'm
Like, you
going for
already have
heavy
an
defense.
unbreakable barrier.
Well, as you can see, that fucking red deck kind of cut right through it. As you can see.
Yeah, it's a fucking red deck.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know, you eat reds with blacks and reds. You just want to be a red deck with.
The blacks?
the black card definitely easier to
Oh,
get.
cause black kind of works the same way. It makes sense.
Yeah. Also, because the way my card's built, the more damage I take, the more buffs I get to.
Oh.
So that's the thing as well. So if you even try to remotely touch me, I get stronger. I'm like the Hulk. The more you hurt me, the more angry I get. The more angry I get, the stronger I get. And the stronger I get, the more closer to Neverland you go.
It's just shock gets annoying after a while.
Yep.
How you want? 10 seconds.
Especially, apparently, you could carry 4 copies of shock too,
Cheers.
which is also annoying. It's like you just have to sit through that 4 times in a row.
I always carry a full thing of shock. Just in case. I never use it really.
I mean, I have a red and black. That's also 250 cards, but I've never used that.
Incoming! Light infantry!
Never have a deck with the red and black in it because they counteract each other.
Oh. Well, I've seen people actually use red and black quite well.
Yes, because they know how the two work. They know to exploit one while the other one screws it over.
Ah. Interesting.
See, I have a red and black monster card. I can't play
Right.
the red and black because my black, it
30 seconds.
boosts the attack of any card that well, not doesn't boost it, but it doesn't matter how many times it gets hit. It boosts the shit
Changing mags.
of the other 2 cards. But because my red does the same, they kind of counteract each other. So,
10 seconds.
like, they cancel each other's boost. They do.
Well, there are some cards, like in the red and black, that allow you to play Spectacle. Like Theater of Horrors, which,
Get to cover.
you exile the top card of your, deck every turn, but then you're allowed to play it at the same time.
I never use that card.
No?
Upper target.
Top card
Moving
is
in your
my,
position.
is my sorcery card.
Oh.
That's how I get the big started. Yeah, that's how I get
Moving on your position.
Interesting.
So the wizard, Sora is the first king. My 2 blacks are the second and third.
Right.
And then, so I usually have to fight 5 kings first. So I
Ah.
have my wizard the first, my 2 blacks second and third, and then I have my blue as the
30 seconds.
4th.
Okay.
And if I need it, I'll have my red as the 5th.
Ah.
So I name kings
Interesting.
as well. So that's the order I need to start it to set up with.
10
But
seconds!
then I got the other kings,
You know what
Which are like-
Kenrith does?
which I like to switch in if one of the kings die.
Ah.
So it's like it's
Enemy snipers inbound!
Oh, you know that Oketra card I used? It's funny because Oketra actually comes from a monkey.
a monk,
And
eh?
yes, so do you know Magic Duels, the one from the phone? So it turns out the card from the cards from there were actually old school.
I know.
And apparently Oketra and the other gods died. So
Coming! Light infantry!
the Oketra that I have is a zombie version of the original Oketra, which I never knew that.
I did.
I was like, oh. So in this storyline in MTG Arena, they must have died somehow, and then they were just made as zombie cards.
Yeah, I don't like how they debuff the squid people.
Ye-
New one.
Why is that? Well, you can't. You know, Zendikar is not a thing anymore, right?
this point.
Well, like I said, Zendikar used to be a thing back when what you call it? Back when Magic Duels was around.
Yeah. I have a cousin which still has the Magic Duels cards.
I have a lot of. I bet you I have a lot of. I bet I have a lot of Planeswalkers too. If you.
Would you play with them sometimes? I obviously use my setup. And she hasn't beaten me since.
Damn.
But yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah, well, when you have a card that heals you and ultimately takes away the enemy's HP too, yeah, it's kind of hard to break that.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
She once asked me to teach her, and she said all these fucking things she'll do. She taught me, and I was like, one, I'm not into incest, all right? I just fucking stupid. Two, I don't want to get arrested. And three,
She
no, I don't
actually
wanna
said
take a
she
flaw.
actually said some shit like that.
Yeah. And I'm like, and three, I don't want to touch those small ass titties. What the hell? Then like the size of grapes. What?
You did not.
I did.
Oh my god. Yo. She must have taken offense to that like a motherfucker too. Like she was probably like, what the fuck did you say?
Smacked me, ran off crying to a bedroom. And then I yelled behind her just because I felt being like a prick. I was like, hey, at least you won't fall forward this time.
Damn.
No, I was like, hey, at least you don't have something weighing you down at the front.
Damn.
Just say she doesn't like playing Magic with me anymore.
Oh.
10 seconds.
Okay. So, whatever. I just won't play it. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream, y'all, and then I'm gonna play something else. Because it won't let me play it right now. No, it's not letting me play,